is our second YouTube live video for the Fabric Friday preview. I hope that some of you will get the notification so you can watch this video live and interact with me. Otherwise, I will be sharing this video to the Facebook pages to make sure you can still watch it later. All right, so we have a couple of really great things releasing this week. And I'm going to start off with some books that I'm really excited about having. So one is the Embellished Art Embroidery, which is a project planner. Number one, it actually looks really nice. Number two, it's ring bound. It's really nice and sturdy. And it comes with, so it has all these tabs. Oh, Kristen's here. Kristen got the notification. So it has all these tabs. So it's like my year, project planning, tracking logs, my contacts, and preference. So it has these beautiful pages of you know, all of your events that you're trying to plan. Then it has the project. So the projects look something like this. So it has the project info, planning the project, materials, required construction and assembly, and wrap up. So then you have, task checklist. Design, select fabric, select embroidery threads and ribbons, select embellishment, cut, create base, embroider, embellish, back, finish, photograph, ship. All of those things, and then you can have your details on the stabilizers and all of that. So now this was specifically designed for embellishing, so that doesn't mean that you can't use it for sewing, but you could use it for hand embroidery projects, you can use it for hand quilting. It would have all of those details available to you. You can also check on the website. If you look at all the detailed pictures, I have included what the pages would look like. Hi! Oh, there's like a whole bunch of people. I'm so excited that this seems to be working so much better than the Facebook notifications. Now we just need to get all the Mimi makers on here so everybody gets notified and can actually see this. So this is a really great book, also really great Christmas present if you're already thinking, or birthday present, or anything present. Really, I really like Christmas, so I always say Christmas present, even though, you know, gift giving season is all year, really. Then this heavy book, and I just love having big libraries of these creative books on hand. Personally, I'm a book, as in physical book person, and I like the smell of paper. And I also do like just being able to sit down and look through it, even if it's not necessarily something I'm doing right in that moment. So if you enjoy these things, like this is a really, really great book as well. Creative Stitches for Contemporary Embroidery. And it has, you know, it also has all of the tidbits of like what markers to choose, what hoops and other tools to choose. And then it has, it explains about the types of stitches and composition of stitches. And then it has full color step-by-step instructions on so many stitches. And then you can put them together into whatever creative compositions, like how nice is this, you like. So you can do this on anything. You can do it on just like an art piece that you want to have as a wall hanging. You can do it on clothing. Like this one specifically was actually done on a linen. And you could make clothing out of it afterwards if you got the fabric, or you could even put it on some of the clothing you might already have at home that you want to embellish a little bit more and add a bit of a personal touch to. So there's some really cool things in this book here. It says right here, 120 essential stitches for stunning designs, and it's a visual guide, and it's quite the heavy book. Love that. And then if you're getting into these things, and you know, it is a slippery slope, because I've been diving into the sashiko as well. This one is a really great product that we've just sourced, and it is the White Transfer Paper by Essential. And it's great for things like sashiko or anything where you want to trace a stencil, especially on dark fabrics, where you just layer this. It's kind of like carbon copy paper. So you just put it in between your design that might be printed, that you can print from a PDF that you may have bought. So you print that on your home printer, put this on top of your fabric, and then put your white paper on and then trace it. And you don't, if you have a fancy tool like this, great. And if not, you can even just trace it, like use a not super sharp pencil over it, to glide over it, to actually trace your designs onto your fabric. So this is really helpful for these things, or for hand quilting. Also great for hand quilting if you want to stencil out your designs first. And then this one I'm super excited about. I have not been talking about this. We secretly just pre-ordered these and just waited for them to come in, because I don't know about you, but I generally hate waiting for things. And so I'm trying to take this load off of you of being too excited about when is it gonna come, when is it gonna come. So I was waiting for this for a really long time. They arrived, they are here. So if you order these this Friday, they will ship out to you right away. So this is the countdown calendar by Kylie and the Machine. And it opens up like this, and then you have 24 doors in here. And in those 24 doors, you have 2 new labels every day. So those are the sewing labels, and there are no there's no inappropriate one. So for those of you who do not like the sweary sewist labels, there wouldn't be any of those in there. But all of these are limited edition labels, and if they're anything as awesome as the ones last year, they're going to be amazing. So what's nice about this countdown calendar is you can absolutely use it as an advent calendar if you do celebrate the advent season. And you want to count down to Christmas, but you can really count down to anything. I think this was really, really cool that they did that, because maybe you're counting down to a birthday. Maybe you're counting down to a personal milestone. Maybe you're counting down to the day where your fabric budget becomes available again. Whatever it is that you're counting down to, you can use the countdown calendar with 24 doors to mark your special event. So these are very limited edition, limited quantity, available this Friday, and this one is already mine, so can't have this one. So I hope you have fast fingers for this one. So now let's get to the actual fabrics. These fabrics, and I have a mountain of fabrics behind me. I'm going to start with the fluffy ones. The fluffy ones. So there's one super fluffy one, only one of these, and it is fantastic. So the inside has Sherpa, really, really soft Sherpa, and it's a quilted Sherpa. So on the outside, we have this really nice, delicate purple floral design, and it almost feels like a flannel, has a flannel feel to it. It is a polyester base, so it's gonna make it really nice and warm for the cold season. So this, I really like how special this one is. These only come up once in a blue moon, so there was only one in this collection. Let's see how fluffy this bolt is. It's the extra fluffy goodness. So snatch this up while it lasts. Next up, also only one, alpine fleece. So finally we got a really amazing alpine fleece, and obviously, can you tell that this is something that I would buy? I mean, if you know me, you know that this was definitely top of my list and I had to have it. So this is an alpine fleece in a pink leopard design, which is super Mimi approved, because I like everything pink, I like everything leopard, and if it had sparkles on top of that, it would be absolutely perfect. It can always bedazzle it, I guess. So alpine fleece, if you have not heard of alpine fleece before, alpine fleece has this fuzzy back, if you can see that, and it actually stays like that. So this is a no-pill fuzzy back, and it is actually really stretchy. Like, look at this. This is super, super stretchy. Usually more of a two-way, more of a two-way stretch. There's a bit of a give horizontally, vertically. Horizontally, it has lots of stretch. So this is against the grain. And it's really warm. I really like how warm the alpine fleeces are. My kids love wearing them as hoodies. They even love them as pants, because for kids with sensory issues, this feels really, really nice against their skin. So I might just take the whole bolt home with me, but maybe it's just a nice thing to give you guys a chance. I'll give you one chance on Friday to get it, and then I might just keep the rest for myself because it's just so perfect. Next up are these Waffle Knits that are absolutely adorable. So if you're sewing for little ones or doing jammies, I think this is going to be perfect. So this waffle knit is 100% cotton, which makes it even more suitable for sleepwear. It has a nice amount of stretch. So this is an off-white, off-white, not super pure white, but also not creamy white. I'd call it an off-white. And it has these sleeping elephants in it. So it's elephants in the moon. Can you see that? Oh, elephants in the moon, in the clouds, and some stars. It's really, really, really cute. And there's two colorways of this. So we have this blue elephant. And then we also have the purple elephant. Purple elephant. Right here, can you see that? It's a really subtle print. So this cute sleeping purple elephant, 100% cotton on this waffle knit. I'm sorry, I'm moving the camera here. Right, next up are two new colors of our heavy ribbing, which we love, love, love this season, not only for cuffing. I mean, I love this chunky ribbing on my cuffs. I like it as side panels on some jackets to make it a little bit more, it gives you a little bit more space. You can make your jackets a little bit more fitted while having this stretch. But what I love this the most for is beanies. So beanie season is upon us. And you know, one of our favorite beanies is the Bennett beanie. So if you have not tried that yet, you absolutely should. I will include the link to the Bennett beanie pattern after this video is over in case you've never made it. So there's so we have some other color options in stock. We also have the 2x2 ribbing in stock, which will also be absolutely great. But this chunky ribbing, just go to the listing and look at the pictures. There's a picture of the Bennett beanie in the listing of this fabric. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we have this heathered green and this, I think I called it mulled wine or burgundy. It's really hard to say because it's like a burgundy, but with a purplish hue, and it is heathered. And it's absolutely gorgeous. These two colors are just so on trend right now. And then we have some boiled wool. So we have, I do have to show you the difference between these because they're all slightly different. So this one, the pink one, is the only one that is 100% boiled wool. We still have some colors, I believe, from last year. And boiled wool has this really cool dense look. So it is knitted. That's why it does have some stretch to it. But then they knit the fabric out of wool. This is 100% virgin wool. And then they actually boil it. So it makes everything contract and shrivel up and it becomes kind of felty. And that makes it insulating. So that's what keeps the cold out, the heat in, still breathable dough. And it is slightly water repellent because wool is a natural fiber. So it does virtually clean itself from some of the stains. You just kind of brush it off. So this one, the pink one, is 100% wool. And there's I did include the picture of the jacket, the coat that Tanya made a couple of years ago out of boiled wool just for inspiration because it's a really great jacket. So now this one is a boucle, just to show you the difference. So the boucle, the difference is, number one, it's made out of polyester, so it's a little bit lighter, but it is a little bit more cost efficient if you're looking for something that is not quite as expensive as a real wool. Boucle also has this curly design, so it's a low pile, but like all of the strands are made to look like little curls. And again, if you look into this listing, there is a picture attached of a jacket made out of a fabric like this. So this is the boucle in the gray, and it's smooth on the back side. All right, and then the last three here are actually, they're called, hold on, they had a name. Boiled Wool Plus, that's what they call it. So Boiled Wool Plus, the difference between Boiled Wool Plus and our boiled wool is that there is a viscose fiber in it. So it's a little bit softer than just the boiled wool, but it's also lighter. So it's not quite as thick. So if you just wanted a poncho, a cape, or a lighter jacket, or not quite as thick, this one is going to be really great because it has more drape as well. I don't know if you can see this. So it has way more drape, and would be nice in cardigans. It's a little bit softer, not quite as scratchy, but you still have the wool feel and the wool look to it. So that's the difference between the boiled wool and the boiled wool plus. And they're both really gorgeous though. So it depends on the project that you're making to make sure that you're selecting the right fabric. This is the petrol color. And then we have this gorgeous heathered gray, which is always a favorite. It would also be really easy to embroider on this fabric. So if you have an embroidery machine at home and you want to add some embellishment and personal touches to it, you can do that. You can also hand embroider on it. It will be really nice and stable to do some details like that on it. And then this one got some red threads on it from another fabric. And then this is the dark forest green, and it shows up really great in this lighting, but believe me, this is a beautiful, beautiful green. Like a really nice forest green. Also the boiled wool plus. And last but not least, we're gonna finish off with a shiny bang. We have satin. So we've been asked so many times about carrying satin in our shop. So this is a polyester satin, the Luxe, which is a high quality polyester satin. As you can see, like, can you see the shine on this? I mean, hands up if you love shiny things as much as I do. Love it. So this is, it's a little bit on the heavier side from the satin. So as you can see, it has like a really good drape and heft to it. So this will be nice for pillowcases. It will be great as a lining of a jacket. So if you're looking, I knew Allison was gonna be the first one to comment. Thanks, Allison, for I love it. So she's already on board. So if you're making a boiled wool coat and you're looking for something to put on the inside and you don't want to line it with something too warm and bulky, you could line it with something like this, because what it will do is when you put your arms into your sleeves, you can actually, like, this is slippery enough that you can get into your jacket rather than hanging onto the wool. You know, like fibers just get tacked onto each other. So this is the aqua of this. And also Christmas bags. I mean, how nice would that be, especially with the Christmassy colors that I'm about to show. There's this beautiful lilac. Also has an absolute gorgeous, like, it's very liquid, like super soft, really, really nice. Then the white. So first, okay, so I'm gonna have to tell you a story. So it arrived like this. I'm like, where's the sheen? Where's the sheen? Did they send me the wrong fabric? So then I realized that because it is the white fabric, and that's actually a really smart thing. They should probably always do that, because white attracts all the dirt, especially in transport. So what they did is they put it on the bold wrong side out. So if you get a little bit of dust or something on it during transport, it would not ruin this beautiful white and shiny fabric. So I just have to turn it around. Like, how nice would this be as a dress, even like for New Year's, like, or a big maxi skirt with like ruffles, or, oh my goodness. I wish somebody made that so I can live vicariously through your grand gala makes. I have no galas to go to, but I'm sure somebody does. All right, then we have hot pink, the absolute favorite Mimi color. I mean, look at this. I'll probably make a really nice pillow for myself, or a nice case for my jewelry, for like some valuable things. I don't know, would be really nice. And then here are what I would call the Christmassy colors. So if you wanted to do some Christmas decor, these are really nice and shiny. We even got 2 bolts of the red because, come on, we live in Canada and it's a holiday season. Red will be probably one of the favorite colors. But look at this gold. Like, this gold is absolutely stunning. So gold, silver, red, and green. And you could even do a quilty thing with these. You might need to use some fray check or some double-sided Wonder Tape because it is very slippery and it does fray. So you have to be mindful of that. But this would be really nice in a tree skirt, or as little bows, or so you can make home decor things with it as well. And they're absolutely so pretty. I just want to look at them. I just want to touch and look at them all day. All right, so I'm going to stop doing that now. But you get the idea. Lots of shiny things, lots of cozy things, some crafty things, And well, I hope that you find something for your mix around this time. And yeah, oh yeah, I did want to mention that in case you have not seen, we have changed our store hours. So if you are from the Ottawa area, we are in Canada on 260 Terrence Matthews. And we are now open on Wednesdays from noon to 6. So for those of you who have a daytime job, which most people do, and you want to come by later in the day, Wednesday is going to be your day to come see us. We're open till 6 p.m. And we always have some fun things for you to look at. So all of these go live tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can already load them up into your cart, or not in your cart, in your wish list if you do have a Mimi account. And if you have any more questions, leave us a comment down here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure to hit the bell button to get the notification for our next video, not just our live videos, but all of our videos that are upcoming. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.